Hey guys, welcome down the news scroll hole. We're going to break some more things down with Chris Watts today that I found very odd. For some reason, I thought of Lee Harvey Oswald because he's Christopher Lee Watts, correct? And do they not look like they could be related? Very strange, right, guys? And he was the guy that allegedly shot JFK. Then, as I'm looking that up, other names, other serial killers with the name Lee in it popped up. Actually, it says that Christopher and Lee are the two of the most notable names for serial killers, which I thought was really odd. So you have Lee Harvey Oswald, you have Jared Lee Loughner, you have the Chucky doll guy, Charles Lee Ray, whom the Chucky movies were filmed after. And then the most notable, in my opinion, Henry Lee Lucas, who was Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. If any of y'all remember that, Portrait of a Serial Killer. But why is it that Chris Watts looks exactly like Lee Harvey Oswald, right? And of course, General E. Lee, who are from Virginia. That whole area, are they related? Were they all mind control super soldiers? MK Ultra? Question mark? If that all isn't odd and coincidental enough, couldn't confirm this, so this is not confirmed. I was watching, I can't remember what channel it was, and I did try to look this up, but I couldn't confirm it. But something struck me very odd. Christopher Lee Watts made me think of Lee Harvey Oswald. Then Henry Lee Lucas, who are famous serial killers. And Lee Harvey Oswald, in my opinion, is like the spitting image of Chris Watts. And then popped up, people with three names are highly likely to be serial killers. And people with the name Christopher and Lee are even more highly to be serial killers. Were Nichol, Kessinger, and Chris Watts married in some type of soul tie ceremony when they were children? The reason I say this is because I think names are very telling. You know, I mean, it's your name, right? Look at how much they look alike. They are friggin', they even have the same little soul patch hair thing that grows in on the chin. Crazy, right? And how many famous serial killers with the same name, Lee, was just so odd. So the part that I got from another video I was watching, I just have so many receipts, I didn't have the time to go through them all. But she said something that stuck out to me like a red flag flapping in the wind. I think she was talking about, I don't even know. But whatever it was, mentioned Nicole Kessinger's name. Her alleged government name, quote unquote. And called her Nichol Lee Kessinger. So you have Christopher Lee Watts and Nichol Lee. So Christopher Lee and Nichol Lee. Comment below if you think that is odd. So then I got to thinking about the connections and how it seems like, in my opinion, think Chris Watts and Nichol Lee Kessinger have never stopped talking. In my opinion, I feel like everyone that's had jail visits to him is connected to her in some way. I really feel like in my spirit, Nichol Kessinger is with the Watts and trying to bring this case back to court. That's who I think is behind this. Comment below if you think Nichol Lee and the Watts family are the ones behind bringing this to trial if they do. Well, anyway, I got to thinking, since it seems like they all know each other, and I don't know if you guys watch this channel, but if you don't, check out my other videos because I get into how there's a doppelganger that looks exactly like Nikki Lee Kessinger on the beach in North Carolina. as well as coming out of the plane with Christopher Lee. Before, this was when he gave Shannan the oxys and the whole nut gatekeeper thing went down. So check out those videos. So I'm of the thinking that Nichol Lee is very close with Christopher Lee's family. And then I got to thinking, how far do they go back? Have they known each other for years and years and years, possibly? And were they soul tied together in some type of childhood, family, bloodline, bargain with man in private or ceremony or something? Leave your thoughts below if that rings true to you, because I just thought it was so strange that another YouTube channel called her Nichol Lee Kessinger, and he's Christopher Lee Watts. And then you have all these serial killers with Lee in the name, and then you have General E. Lee and his family, and they're all from that same area. And Chris Watts looks identical, in my opinion, to Lee Harvey Oswald. Tell me that I don't know, guys. Leave your comments below. Tell me if you think they look similar, because I think it's bizarro world how similar they look. Look at that. Boom. Anyway, were they bound to each other through maybe the May Queen ceremony or a white wedding, perhaps? Leave your comments below. And also, do you think it's strange that I've like scoured the internet? Something is off with her name, because there's not, either the internet was scrubbed, or I don't know where certain YouTube channels get their info from, if it's correct. So don't quote me if it's incorrect. If her middle name isn't Lee, again, I'm going to say this is hearsay. But if it is, how freaking weird is that, y'all? Why do many assassins have 3 names? And why does Christopher Lee look exactly like Lee Harvey Oswald? Comment your thoughts below. And then that kind of goes in tow with the dream I had. I had a dream vision, where I was taken out of my body. And I saw a group of many people around Surrey 319 doing chanting and in some kind of language I've never heard before. So I just think it's odd that not only do Christopher Lee and Nichol Lee have the same name. I'm pretty sure most people agree that Nichol never stopped talking to Chris. And they figured if he pled guilty, they would stop investigating so that they could fight it. That's obvious, right? And then you have all these famous Lee clans from the South. Again, I can't confirm her middle name is Lee, because I have too many receipts to go through and search it up, and I couldn't just find it easily. You guys know how they do the internet. They were doing damage control, quote unquote, quoting Nikki Lee Kessinger. I mean, it's just crazy. It is just insanity. Are they bloodline? Are they bloodline in the sense related bloodline? ? Does this go that deep, y'all? Is it a good old Southern boy type bloodline, preserving the bloodline, keeping it within the family, if you know what I'm swaying? ? It's just more strange coincidences, which equals no coincidence. Whew! We know about psyops, psychological operations. I don't know if you saw my video on how Nikki Lee could fly under the radar. The internal federal geologists. Fascinating how much Chris Watts looks like Lee Harvey Oswald. I mean, I find it to be really bizarre. Leave your thoughts below.